History is like a vast tapestry, woven together with threads of triumph, tragedy, and transformation. Imagine standing in the middle of a bustling marketplace in ancient Rome, surrounded by merchants hawking their wares, the smell of fresh bread wafting through the air, and the sound of Latin echoing off the stone walls. This was a civilization that mastered engineering, law, and governance, laying the groundwork for the modern world. The Romans built roads that connected their empire, some of which are still in use today, and their legal principles form the backbone of many legal systems around the globe. Now, let's fast forward to the Middle Ages. Picture knights in shining armor, the clang of swords, and the chivalric code that dictated honor and bravery. But it wasn't all about battles and castles. This era also saw the rise of universities, where scholars like Thomas Aquinas began to merge faith with reason, paving the way for the Renaissance. The Renaissance itself was a rebirth of art and culture, with figures like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo pushing the boundaries of creativity. Their works not only captured the beauty of the human form but also reflected the complexities of human emotion and experience. As we move into the age of exploration, we encounter brave adventurers like Christopher Columbus and Vasco da Gama, who set sail into the unknown. Their journeys opened up new worlds, but they also brought about profound consequences for indigenous populations. The clash of cultures led to exchanges of goods, ideas, and, unfortunately, diseases that decimated native communities. This period reminds us that history is not just about discovery, it's also about the impact of those discoveries. The 18th century ushered in the Age of Enlightenment, where reason and individualism began to take center stage. Thinkers like John Locke and Voltaire challenged traditional authority, advocating for rights and freedoms that would inspire revolutions. The American Revolution, fueled by Enlightenment ideals, was a bold declaration of independence, setting a precedent for future movements around the world. It was a time when people began to believe that they could shape their own destinies. Then came the Industrial Revolution, a seismic shift that transformed societies. Factories sprang up, cities expanded, and the way people lived and worked changed dramatically. This era brought about innovations like the steam engine and the telegraph, connecting people in ways that were previously unimaginable. Yet, it also highlighted stark inequalities, leading to labor movements that fought for workers' rights and better conditions. In the 20th century, we witnessed the horrors of two world wars, which reshaped borders and ideologies. The aftermath of these conflicts led to the Cold War, a period of tension and rivalry that defined global politics for decades. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 became a powerful symbol of the struggle for freedom and the triumph of democracy over oppression. History is not just a series of dates and events, it's a narrative filled with lessons. It teaches us about resilience in the face of adversity, the importance of empathy, and the need for understanding across cultures. Each chapter of history is a reminder that our past shapes our present and future. So, as we reflect on these stories, let's carry forward the wisdom they offer, ensuring that we learn from our mistakes and celebrate our achievements.